You are tuned in to WSPN, Women's Sports Prime Network, the home of empowerment in women's sports. Alrighty. Welcome to the radio broadcast of Bandits versus Talons live audio commentary. This is Andrew Van Zark, and you're listening to WSPN. Let's get things flowing and running as best as we can, because, this is how it is, I hope that everybody that's watching, that everybody that's listening to this radio broadcast is able to get the fun and the plays as best as they can. So far, the game has been running pretty good, and the Bandits have had a momentum so far that they are actually giving good stats at this point in time, with everything that has to do with how they're starting off the game and all that, So the game has already gone great. There's 15 games played by each team, 10 games won, 12 by the Talons, 10 by the Bandits, 5 games lost by the Bandits, 3 games lost by the Talons, 93 runs scored, 82 runs scored by the Talons, 93 by the Bandits, 63 by the Bandits runs allowed, and 64 runs allowed by the Talons. Then we have singles, 92 singles by the Bandits and 82 singles by the Talons, 22 doubles by the Bandits, 19 doubles by the Talons, 5 triples by the Bandits, and 2 by the Talons. Home runs have been 22 by the Bandits and 18 by the Talons. So far, so good. Everything is looking pretty nice, if you ask me, So let's get ourselves aware of what's good and what's not, Alrighty. So I hope that everybody is enjoying themselves for a good snack, a good time. Let me get the chat over here so I can answer to all your questions and whatnot. Because, you know how it is. The chat is more than important. Alright, up. Everybody's all good. Let me pop out the chat. Perfect. That's what I like to see, the chat right there. All right, we're good. All right. So far, so good. Perfect. Let's get things running and flowing as best as we can. All right. Hope that everybody is enjoying themselves. Let's get things started and flowing at this point in time. So I'm going to have to get myself aware of things as best as I can. In the first 6 games of the season, they have been going a little hectic, All right, let me get things aware. Welcome for those of you tuning into the radio broadcast of the Bandits versus Talons live audio commentary. It's great to see all these players coming back to their home place where they started their career, basically through the Huskies. The Husky Stadium. It's great to see them playing. And Bailey is just getting started, she's just getting started. Bailey Klinger, she returns to her alma mater. What better place to be than that, folks? For those of you chatting down below, what are your thoughts and your opinions on that, Are you excited that this is a thing? Or is it like, man, it's another game. I'm just here for the softball. And I understand both sides. If you're excited about what's happening with with Bailey, and Sis Bates is the other one, with Sis Bates and and with Bailey. If those two things are really exciting for you, then kudos. But if you're just here for the softball and the softball is the only thing you care about, and you don't care if they're in any stadium they are, you just want to see them swing the bat, then okay, that's fine with me too. We're all here for the softball too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh, Sierra Sako's first strikeout of the night. Oh, yeah. Sierra Sako and her first strikeout of the night. That is devastating, to say the least, you know? Ay. Alright. Alrighty. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. It's just I'm having a little bit of a struggle getting the video feed so I can narrate the game. This is really devastating and really annoying. I'm getting a little bit annoyed right now, but that's okay, don't worry. I'm gonna have to like give you guys a little second, be right back, and like get another computer or something. Because for some reason, Streamlabs and ESPN at the same time, they are not friendly. They're not friendly. They are not friendly whatsoever. Be right back, folks. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Please don't go anywhere. I would be highly appreciative if you don't go anywhere. Be right back. But in the meantime, just enjoy the song. Alright, chat, I'm getting situated here so I can get myself started and running to have the video feed on a separate computer, because right now the game is on commercial break, but I'm having a little bit of a struggle trying to get the video feed so I can narrate whatever's happening. I'm the radio broadcast, I'm independent, I don't have to do anything with the AUSL, but I'm a journalist, independent journalist, getting all the news that I can gather for all of you listening right here, and I'm just doing a radio broadcast. One, because I don't have the copyrights to stream the video feed, and second, because radio is my way to do things. So don't go anywhere, please. Make sure to stay. I'll be getting you the video feed narrations in a few. The video feed won't be on the screen, but I'll be able to like watch it on a separate computer and give you the updates. So far on the game, the only updates that I have so far is that nothing has happened so far. There's still 0-0 on the beginning of the game, on the top of the first. There's still 0-0. So don't hesitate. There's not much that has happened, but still the game has been running as smooth as possible, and it's looking great for either team, you know. So let's get ourselves started here and getting ourselves connected with what's awesome, what's good, and what is amazing. Softball is a great sport, and who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think is gonna get it tonight? The Talons or the Bandits? Let me know in the chat down below. Who do you think is gonna take it? I hope the Talons take it, but the Bandits are looking kind of good at this point in time with the way they started playing. So let's hope that everything continues in a smooth way, because you know the Talons are looking a little bit hectic at this point in time. But don't worry. Don't you worry. It's about time they take the pace and they get back in track, you know? Right now the game is happening in Seattle. Seattle is where it's all happening, and it's feeling kind of good. You know, I love that in the summer there is good softball, and then there's no rain, no lightning delays, and none of that stuff. You know, those are the stuff that makes us feel that softball can go and flow as best as it can. But if you have anything to say, you can chat down below, and I'll be more than happy to respond. Ooh, outside corner for Mackenzie. Outside corner. Both teams are just getting a feel of where the strike zone is, so that way both teams can actually calculate where to swing the bat, you know, and when not to swing the bat, you know. You do not want to miss on the plate, because if you miss on the plate, oh, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You're going to be frustrated as a batter. Trust me. So that's what's good, you know. So you don't want to miss on the plate. You want to be right on point with the strike zone. That's the way that it goes. So let me get ourselves situated here. I'm able to get some of the feed. All right. What are we getting ourselves aware of? Oops, sorry if it's a bit too loud, the music. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. The game is I'll be able to narrate for you correctly. Sorry about this sloppy start. I apologize as best as I can. As much as you're being frustrated not being able to get the play-by-plays as I usually give it to you, I'm super frustrated right now, and I'm stressing out as much as I possibly can. Perfect. Here we go. We are now ready and flowing with the play plays. I apologize for the sloppy start, but we are more than ready. I don't know why every time I open OBS, even if I'm not video capturing anything from any sorts of video capture, the stream of the game just blacks out and goes nuts. Like if I was trying to video capture, and I'm like, I'm not video capturing anything. I'm just trying to be an independent journalist, sports announcer, trying to give the play-by-plays of the game. Let me be. I should have brought some water, folks. All right, here we go. All right, the USA Unlimited Softball League, the AUSL, is sponsored by Poppy. There's been great new ads of the Tops Now cards. So if you're all collecting cards, make sure to go and collect your cards and get them now as best as you can. All right, so here we are. We are getting ourselves aware and started with what's good. Yes, sir. Sorry about the coughing. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, so let me get the lineup of who's playing who where. Let me get the lineup. Let me go to the Bandits to see who's lining up at this point in time. So the lineup for the Bandits are Morgan Circle, Skylar Wallace, Aaron Koffel, Bubba Nichols, Camarera, Sidney McKinney, Delaney Wiss, Corey McMillan, Mariel Jacopo, Bella Dayton, and Taylor McKilling. All right, so for the let me get the Talons lineup so that way we can all flow better with the game. All right, right there. The lineup for the Talons are Sierra Sacco, Jayling Alchin, Hannah Flippins, Tori Vidales, Caroline Jacobson, Charlene Palacios, Sydney Romero, Brielis, Ali Aguilar, and Georgia Corrick. Oh, wow. Wow, off the wall, number 24. What the heck? No, number 29. That was Vidales. Vidales just hit a swing and hit it to center field way in the back of the outfield. Wow, that was incredible. Wow, good job. Good job. Wow, that was incredible to say the least. Wow. That is incredible to say the least. Wow. That was sure nice. Look at that. That is more than incredible. All right, so here we go. Tori Vidales is one of those players that, since the second half of the season started, she's been showing up and giving us great swings, great plays, and I think that Tori Vidales, I think she needed this little break. That way she would like boost her energy back. Ooh, Jacobson, another swing by Jacobson, but it's an out of Jacobson on first base. An out. You are tuned in to WSPN. All right, here we go. Palacios at the batting box. Palacios at the batting box. Palacio. Charlene Palacio. All right, she's at a walk-off home run. So it's a .245 batting average for Palacio. Let's see if she can swing this one. Ooh, that's a foul ball by Palacio. A foul ball. So Charlene Palacio, there is great plays from Charlene Palacio. She's one of those other players that she's been showing up. The Talons in general have great players, in my opinion. You know, they don't just play well, but they know how to interact with each other, you know. And in my opinion, if you are a softball player, you don't just play good for yourself, play good for the team. When you play good for the team, you'll be able to, you know, complement and take the team further. If you play for yourself, the team might not go anywhere, you know. Oh, we have a run from the Talons. Tori Vidales, well done, Tori Vidales. Tori Vidales, doing what she does best. Great job, Tori, great job. Now that's the type of running from bases that I like to see. Pretty quick. All right, here we go. We are looking ourselves into a good thing. Talons record a 10-1 record when scoring first. A 10-1 scoring first. So here we go. That's another pitch. All right, this is getting a little bit intense at this point in time, you know? Sydney Romero is at the batting box. Sydney Romero is at the batting box. Sydney Romero is at the batting box. And she hasn't swinged. She has 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. We are in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second, 2 outs for the Talons. And, that is a ball. She has 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 for Sydney Romero. She's doing .269 batting average. Yee. All right, here we go. Oh, that is another swing for a miss, you know. Just 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three, 2, strikeout for Sydney Romero. A strikeout, folks. That is unfortunate, if you ask me. Oh no. Now the Bandits are gonna go on the batting box, and we're gonna see if anyone can give us something at this point in time. Talons already scored 1. So that is incredible. That is fun, to say the least. So let's continue just watching. And if you're watching or just listening to my commentary right here, right now. So welcome to everybody that's coming in. So far, the Talons are leading by 1. I'm going to try and see if I can put the the batting, the score on the screen, the score box. Let's see if I can put the score box on screen. Hope that little message don't pop up. See, this is what's not letting me do what I want to do, and I can't like get out from it. Oh wait, I got this. I got this. I forgot the other trick. I forgot the other trick. I forgot the alright. Where are you? There we go. This should work. Wait 1 second, folks. Here we go. Alright, for those of you wondering what was the score, this is the score so far. And let's get ourselves running and flowing. For those of you tuning in right now, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Who do you think is going to take the victory? Is it the Bandits or the Talons? So far, the Talons have scored 1. We are at the top of the third, on the top of the third, and we are having some good time. Man, are they having a minute of the action? They have Jacobson. They're talking to Jacobson in the game so far, but we're seeing great stuff right now. On the batting box, we have from the Bandits, we have Delaney Wiss is on the batting box. Wiss, I think Wiz is the one on the batting box right now. Yeah, Wiz. Oh wait, well, that's not Wiz. That's a Mary. Iacopo. That's Iacopo. Iacopo, my bad. Sorry, folks. That was Iacopo. I can't see well from this tiny screen that I'm looking at. I'm having a little bit of a struggle seeing who's batting right now. So Iacopo was on the batting box, and she has tried to swing quite a few times. She has 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Boom! And she was struck out. Iacopo was struck out. Wow. The players are just, the Talons are a little bit defensive at this point in time, you know. So Korik is on the mound. She's the one pitching. Korik. I love Korik's pitching. She has a great style of pitching. Ooh, that's a nice swing from the Bandits, and it's a fly out. Good job. Good job. Good job. That was a fly out. That was a fly out. Woo. Good job. That's what I like to see at this point in time. All right. So, let's see if things are going to continue to go as smooth as possible for the Talons. It's been looking really smooth so far. So let's continue with the awesomeness right now. All right, here we go. All right. 1 ball and 1 strike. Korik's pitching is just pitching is just too on point. She knows when to put it as a ball, when to put it as a strike, you know. Hard to put. Oh, that's in the center field. And it's a fly out. That was a 1-2-3 inning for the Talons. Good job. We're done. We're moving in, and we're continuing our awesomeness. Wow, this is what I like to see. Good stuff, folks. Good stuff. Very quick, you know. Was a 1-2-3. Very quickaroo, my friends. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very quick. Yes, sir. Very quick. Very good. And very done. Very good. Done. Now we're in commercial breaks. So on these point in time, we can have a little chit chat if you feel like. If you're tuning in and you're listening, you can let me know from where are you listening, and we can get ourselves to interacting as best as we can. If you have anything to say, any awesome stuff that you want to let me know about the teams, the players, anything that you find interesting to tell me about softball in general. Anything you want to talk to me, I can talk to you. Women in sports. If you want to just say something, you can leave it there. And what's good about chatting in, I have the chat on the screen, as many streamers do. And your message is going to stay on the stream. And you're going to have your few seconds of fame. Trust me, my videos, my podcast, my radio show, eventually it just ranks up to 60,000 people. 16,000, you know, 6.2K. You let me know if you're interested on that amount of people, you know. All right, bottom of the third inning, and we're still with 0-1. We're still with 0-1 for the Bandits and the Talons game. All right, here we go. All right, we are back at the game, back at the action, and we're getting ourselves connected with some Brie Ellis. Brie Ellis. All right, Brie Ellis, my #1 favorite player of the entire league. The Barry Bonds of the AUSL. All right, here we go. Brie Ellis, she has 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. But, oh, that was a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. All right, Bandits. Are you going to be able to defend to get yourself in the batting box as quick as possible? All right, let's see. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Brie Ellis. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Brie Ellis. Three balls and 2 strikes. Ooh. They got her on the outside corner for Brie Ellis, and she is struck out. First out for the Talons. Ooh, that is looking really frustrating for Brie Ellis. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I am sorry. So on the mount we have McQuilling. McQuillin's on the mound. McQuilling has a .353 curve, .267 change, and a 1.33 rise and a 200-ish drop. That is looking really good for the curveball, you know. All right, so Ali Aguilar, she took a walk, a hit by pitch. She took a hit by pitch. A hit by pitch. Ali Aguilar, she took a hit by pitch. So far, on the top of the third, we had Iacopo struck out swinging. Dayton fouled out to left field. Bree Ellis struck out looking. Aguilar hit by pitch on the bottom of the third. And on the bottom of the third, Sacco fielded out to left field. And so far, the scoring play has been on the bottom of the second, where Palacio fielded out to right field. And she had a RBI, single RBI. And Vidal scored. McQuilling is throwing her next pitch, and that was a ball on the left side of the box, and that was for 1 ball. And then we have Alchin. She's doing 424 batting average. Alchin did a home run the other day, and that was incredible, impressive. So here we go. Alchin is doing her stuff. Here we go. McQuilling throws in the pitch. For another ball. 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike for Alchin. 2 balls and 1 strike for Alchin, you know. So they have 2 outs on the Talons. On the bottom of the third. This is a little hectic. Ooh, that is a nice hit on the right side of the field. Deep, and that is a home run. Oh my God. A home run for Alchin. Another home run. Let's go. Another home run for Alchin. This is crazy. Alchin. My God. That is unbelievable. Her mentality is straight up that she is going to do what she has to do, and she's going to get that ball out of the park as best as she can. Alchin homer down to the right field line. 2 RBIs, 2-1 BSB, and Aguilar scored for a 0-3 in favor of the Talons. Oh my God, that is unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Wow. She has been going great on the start of the second half of the season. Alchin, swing that bat, let's go, and we are having fun. Woo! Wow. I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock, you know. So right now we have Hannah Flippins on the batting blocks. Hannah Flippins, 1-1, 1-2, 1-2, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes for Hannah Flippins. Wow. Another home run by Alchin. Third home run this season. Would you tell me about that, folks? I'll tell you what. Wow. Now that is incredible. All right, Hannah Flippins has 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls. McEwenly throws another pitch, and Hannah Flippins throws it to right field, and that is another home run by Hannah Flippins. Back-to-back home runs. Oh my God. What the frick? Flippin' and Alchin doing homers back-to-back. Folks, what are we doing? We're just letting the claw decide who stays and who goes. That's what we're doing right here, right now. There's no other way to see this. We are getting ourselves the claw action. The claw is throwing it right there and choosing what's happening on the game tonight. Wow. Let's go. Oh my God. That is incredible, to say the least, you know. All right, here we go. Number 24 in the batting box. Number 24. Right? I mean, no, 29. Torrey Vidal on the batting box. Torrey Vidal. I'm still a little excited from that, you know. Oh wow, the Talons have 4 on the bottom of the third. The Talons are leading by 4. Wow. Don't forget to share it around if you have friends and family that like softball, because this is getting quite intense. Oh, that's a foul ball by Torrey Vidal. Alrighty. Back-to-back homers by the Talons. Incredible. 0-4 by the Talons. Wow. Hannah Flippin's 3rd home run this season. Wow. Incredible. Alright, here we go. Boop. McQuinley is throwing her pitch, and that was a ball. 2-2 for Vidalis. 2-2 for Vidalis. All right, 11 of their last 12, you know. All right, Torrey Vidalis, what are you doing? What are you giving me? All right, let's see. Is Torrey Vidalis gonna get a walk or a strikeout, or is she gonna hit it? Ooh, that was a strikeout for Torrey Vidalis for a strikeout swing. But now the inning is done, and we're going to the top of the fourth, folks, and we're gonna see what the Bandits can do at this point in time. Can they reply? Can they not reply? I'd love to see something to make the game a bit more, to give the game a bit of attention. But if the Talons are gonna just get it fair and square, and get that destruction, then by all means do so. Yes, sir. Now this is looking great. All right, for those of you wondering if you want to support the show, want to support the stream and the radio show, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/WSPN, and you can just donate there, or you can just go to my X page and donate straight there on the little $sign. And you can also just simply super chat right here on YouTube. Now this is amazing. I'm excited. All right, so we're back here at the action. AUSL. 0 runs by the Bandits and 4 runs by the Talons. 1 hit by the Bandits and 3 hits by the Talons. So right now there was a Bandits Blaze trade today. Devin Netz is now on the Bandits, and Daniela Gibson-Warthen is now on the Blaze. The Blaze are just trying their hardest to just get some players in there, because we all know the Blaze are having a little bit of a struggle at this point in time. All right, so she had a deadline. The Bandits had a deadline to do the trade, and she was like, "You know what? Let's make the trade now." And they were just trying to see if their roster was gonna be complete by then, so they can get runs scored and stuff like that. Because they are trying to just secure more games on the postseason, and that's what they're just trying to do. All right. Korik is back at the mount. And that was a fake bunt. That was a fake bunt. That was a fake bunt by Wallace. Skylar Wallace on the batting box. Wow, that's a hit on the right side of the field, but it's an out. It's a fly out. It's a fly out for Wallace. So she's out. She is out, my friends. Out, out, out. No way to see that. It's an out all the way. All right. We are getting ourselves aware of what's happening in the game. And this is looking amazing. I'm actually excited for what's happening. I'm happy the way that things are flowing. And but I would like to see the Bandits at least do 1 or 2 runs. That way we don't have a really devastating crush, destruction, annihilation, bombastic side-eye frustration. I don't know. I'm just saying random stuff, but you get the point. You get the point. I apologize if anyone finds me a little bit a little out there, a little wacky with my nonsense. All right. All right. Palacios on the back of the plate. She's catcher. All right. Korik throws her next pitch. Right now on the batting box we have none other than Camarera. Bubba Nichols. Bubba Nichols is on the batting box. Ooh, that was a strike for looking. A strike for looking. She has 2 strikes. She's batting a .212 batting average. Oh, that's a good hit. Oh, that's an out on second and out on first. Oh, save? Bubba save. Bubba is saved. But that was an out on second. That was good. Korik grabbed the ball. It was one of those swings that hits on the floor. It bumps in. Korik grabbed it, threw it to second. That was the fielder's choice. And boom, they got second base out. That was a smart move, if you ask me, Korik. There you go, Korik. She's preparing herself for her next pitch. All right, 447 batting average for McKinney. .424 by McKinney. Not bad for a batting average, All right. Right in the middle. That was a hit on the middle. Ooh. They couldn't do anything. So McKinney goes into first base. And who's that second? All right. So Delaying Wiz is now in the batting box. And Bubba is at second. So Bubba and McKinney are in first and second. All right, Wiz. Wiz is doing a .244 batting average. She could do better, but we've seen sometimes her do walk-offs, and that is not an easy thing to do. You might think it is, but it's not. You might think that just because you know how to play softball, you can do a walk-off. No. Doing clutches and stuff like that, that is difficult. I used to play baseball, so I know what I'm saying. When I was a little kid, I used to play baseball, and I was never able to do anything whatsoever other than just hit it and run, you know? And I remember I was a shortstop once, and I grabbed the ball, and I didn't know what to do. I panicked, and I didn't throw it anywhere, and it became a save for the other team. All right, Romero steps on third and grabs the ball, and it's an out. So now we're gonna switch it up. The Talons are now going to the batting box, and the Bandits are now defending. So let's see what we can do at this point in time, you know, because the Talons are giving us a good performance, a good show, if you ask me. So I would like to see some more of that action, you know, letting the claw show the Bandits what are we up for. Because honestly, there is many reasons and many ways to flip it over, but I doubt the Bandits have anything under their sleeve. They don't have an ace under their sleeve. And if you think otherwise, do tell me in the chat down below. Or if you're listening to this broadcast later on, pre-recorded, let me know in the comments. The Bandits have nothing against the Talons. They might have something against the Bolts or the Blaze, but not against the Talons. Talons are number one at this point in time. And it's showing up why they're number one at this point in time, you know? All right, bottom of the fourth. We're back here, and it's 0-4 in favor of the Talons. 2 hits by the Bandits and 3 hits by the Talons, and 0 errors by both teams. Alrighty, so this is getting crazy. So they're not interviewing the head coach Howard from the Talons. And they're asking him about the players, and they said that the players have good leadership and whatnot, and that some of the players haven't thrown their best game yet, and that is scary to say. Yeah, and the commentators, the official commentators, are saying that coaching for NCAA, it's really different from professional, you know? Ooh. You can really tell that the Talons are actually an amazing team, you know. And I'm pretty sure that this first inaugural season is gonna be taken by the Talons. What? Jacobson do another hit, and she took it out in the center field for a home run. Oh my God! The Talons are just going back to back with homers. Talons have done 5 home runs. I mean, 5 runs, and some of those runs have been home runs. Oh my God. Back to back, 3 homers already. 3 homers already. 3. Oh my God. Wow. Can you believe that, folks? 3 homers. Jacobson did it this time. Wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. All right. Alexa Killfoil is stepping in right now on the mount. The Talons are just executing. Wow. If I was the people behind the Bandits, I'd be like, if you don't flip it over and you don't do what you got to do and strike them out, we're gonna screw up. And I would tell them, don't walk them. Just do a little bit of a strategic way to strike them out. That's all I would do. Don't think on doing lots of balls and try to strike out. No. Be strategic, about it. All right, so we're back at the action, and here we go. All right, so on the batting box we have a Palacio. Palacio's at the batting box. All right, Killfoil is on the mound, and let's see if this substitution can do something for the Bandits. Oh, there we go. Oh, Palacio on the left side of the field. What a nice hit, and she manages to reach first base. Ooh, that was incredible. Good job. All right. So Kilfoy to pitch for McQuinley, and then Palacio single through the left side. Wow. We won. And on the bottom of the 4th, as I said before, Jacobson homered to center field with an RBI. Woo! We're getting ourselves closer to getting the Talons to take that victory. Wow. All right, Killfoil is setting up herself. She's doing some practice pitches. All right, she's doing some more practice pitches. I don't know what we're waiting for, but we can get ourselves flowing and running, can we? All right, here we go. Kilfoyle, she's trying to like find out what's wrong with her pitching because something's off about her pitching, and she's showing it in her face that she's like, something's off. I'm not stepping correctly. You know? So we got Romero on the batting box. Romero on the batting box. She has 1-1. 1-1. All right. All right, this is the 5th appearance of the Talons. 2 balls and 1 strike for Romero. 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 All right. 2-2. 2-2 for Romero. Two for Romero. Ooh, hit the ball and McKinney grabs it for an out. And she took out Romero. Boom, he hits the ball on the left side of the field and boom, grabs it. Wow. All right, here we go. Next batter. Oh, we got Bree Ellis. Bree Ellis on the mount. On the batting box. Bree Ellis on the batting box. Bree Ellis. Bree Ellis. All right, that's a ball and a strike for Bree Ellis. Ooh, that was a swing for a strikeout. Strikeout swinging for Bree Ellis. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Holy doly. They're talking about because they saw someone recording a really long video of the game, and like, you're gonna fill up your memory, and then we've been seeing here a conversation that we're having that was interesting and funny. It's like, how often do you see yourself recording videos that you never watch again of random things that it was okay in the moment, but then after that, and then the other commentator says, you know what, I actually don't watch them again, but I do something like, hey, look what I have, I recorded this, and and he shows it to other people, and like that is a thing, you know. Sometimes you do have videos in your phone that are just there to be shown to other people, but not to rewatch them all the time, you know. That's just the thing. That is just the thing, you know. All right. That is a foul ball for Bree Ellis. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Bree Ellis. Ooh, Kilfoy misses Bree Ellis and gives her a walk. Kilfoy gave a walk to Bree Ellis. Alright, so for those of you interested, the 2K Summer League is happening later on, if you're interested in watching that. Victoria Hayward, pinch running for Bree Ellis. Alright. Ooh, that's a foul ball, but that was a really strong swing right there. Strong swing right there by Aguilar. Aguilar, she's doing a .237 batting average. Alright. Alrighty. Oh, that is a ball. A drop ball. So 1 ball and 2 strikes for Aguilar. One ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, that is a strike for Aguilar. Wow, that was much needed for Kilfoyle, because she was slightly in a slump. Woo! That was quite a thing. All right, Sierra Sacco. Is Sierra Sacco gonna be able to swing this at this point in time? I don't know. Let's find out. Cause it's not looking good for Sierra Sacco. All right, Kilfoyle is getting ready to throw her pitch. Throws it into Sierra Sacco, and that is a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. Ooh, that is a strong swing, but it's a foul ball. Come on, Sacco. Do your thing. Sierra Sacco, do your thing. Do your thing. Oh, that's a hit on the right side of the field. And that is the 3rd out. Now the Bandits are due up. And are they going to reply? They defended pretty good. You know, they did give us a good defense. But the Talons, so far, if I want to summarize here, they had 3 runs so far. And things have been looking great. So the scoring plays have been in the bottom of the 2nd. Palacio fielded out to right field with an RBI, and Vidal scored. On the bottom of the 3rd, Alchin homered down to the right field line, 2 RBIs, and Aguilar scored. Flippins homered to right center, RBI. And Jacobson homered to center field with an RBI. Those are the scoring plays. And so far, there hasn't been much happening, but pretty good game, if you ask me. Pretty good game. All right, 5-0. 5-0 in favor of the Talons. The fans are just eating some popcorn, and that is one of my favorite snacks to eat when I go to a baseball or softball game. Some people prefer nachos, others prefer hot dogs, others prefer beer. I think the best is to just get there. The first thing you do is if you're legal age, get a beer, drink it. Once you're done, you get yourself some water. And from that point on, you get popcorn. Popcorn is my favorite snack on a baseball or a softball game. Poor little girl on screen, she was asking for some chocolate, and the daddy said, "No chocolate for you." All right, number 2 is at the batting box at this point in time. Number two, Macmillan, Corey Macmillan. Corey Macmillan. Strike by looking. A strike for looking. A strike for looking. Two strikes for Macmillan. And there we go. And Corwick throws a pitch. And that was a rise ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes for Macmillan. Ooh, that was a ball on the left side. On the far left side. That was a ball. So Macmillan is doing a .125 batting average. Throws in the pitch, Corwick, and that was a foul ball for Macmillan. Corwick. So far, they have been just putting Corwick on the mound because she's been doing great. Even though Foremo is the OG, if I might say so myself, Foremo, in this pitching thing on the Talons, but Corwick has been showing us that she knows how to put the players on a frustrating moment and not let them continue whatsoever. For like the most part. Macmillan hit for center, and she managed to reach first base. Talons pitching season comparison. First 8 games, 52 and a third of IP, and now they have on the last 7 games 48 for an ERA of 6.29 on the first 8 games and 1.60 on the last 7 games. So that is extremely high, if you ask me. Ooh, that is a strike. That is a strike for Jacopo. Mary Jacopo. Ball and a strike. Here we go with Daniela Gibson-Warthen on the batting box. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ooh, that's a hit. Ooh, oh. Was that a double play? No. that was a fielder's choice to take out McMillan on second base and let Gibson go to first base. Pretty smart, because it's faster for the pitcher if it grabbed the ball to throw it to second than to throw it to first, you know? Because throwing it to first could have, let the other player get closer to the home plate. And you rather take out the one that's closer to home plate. Ooh, that is a hit. That is a hit. Oh, no. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, Gibson reached to third base. Gibson reached to third base. We're in the top of the 5th. And we have a player in first and third. First and third. Gibson on third. All right, Korik is looking like she's playing amazing. All right, Georgina Korik throws her pitch. Oh, that's on the left side. It's a fair ball. Ooh, they couldn't take it in time, and Gibson reaches home plate. Whoa! All right. So now it's 1-5. 1-5. Still in favor of the Talons, but 1-5. 1-5. Hi, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. This is looking a little hectic. Are the Bandits gonna flip it? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's just find out. Oh, that is a strike. 2-2. 2-2. That is a strike for Wallace. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Wallace. Oh, that is a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ooh, that's a foul ball for Wallace. A foul ball. All right, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Are the Bandits going to score again? They have a high chance. They have a runner in scoring position. They have a runner in scoring position. It's all in Wallace's hand. Ooh. The bases are loaded for the Bandits at this point in time. What are we gonna see at this point in time? For those of you watching the game, for those of you listening to the game, what are we gonna get ourselves aware of? You know, this is looking a little hectic at this point in time. Oh, there we go. So Kofel is at the batting box. Kofel. The bases are loaded for the Bandits. If Kofel does something amazing, they could have a grand slam. But so far, it's only been 2 balls for Kofel. 2 balls. .485 batting average for Kofel. All right. Oh. 3-0. 3-0. 3-0. 3-0. 3-0 for Kofel. Palacio seems to want to talk to Corrick for a second, so they're having a little conversation. So let's see what is the outcome of this, you know. Oh my God, that is crazy. Oh my God, it's been a home run for the Bandits at this point in time. I was not expecting that outcome. Now we have a change up here of it all flipped, it all changed. Oh my God, this is going crazy. It's been a little hectic. Now there's 6 runs by the Bandits, 5 runs by the Talons. Now the Bandits are leading by 1. What are we gonna do at this point in time? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna just continue to let the Bandits do runs for the Talons player, or the Bandits player gonna just continue flowing and running like smooth butter? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! They have substituted. There's been a substitution of the pitcher for the Talons. That was a smart choice. I would have also substituted, because having Corrick all the way through That's not a smart choice in my opinion, you know. So there's been a substitution. Substitution. So Chaffin is gonna substitute Korik. Chaffin. Yikes. Wow. Now that is crazy. Whew. Baba Nichols. Baba Nichols, you came for the team. You told the people with your telepathic words, like, I'm going to do this. And then people were like, she going to do this. And boom, she did it. Wow. The first 4 innings, she did 2 to 14 zero runs for Georgia Korik. So that's one of the reasons why we're substituting her, because she is looking like she is not doing her usual pitches at this point in time. She might be a little tired, and her pitching might be just not dropping as correct, you know. So Chaffing is on the mound at this point in time, and we're gonna just see if she can switch up the momentum that the Bandits are having right now, because that is crazy. Being on that slump, and then all of a sudden on the top of the 5th, boom, 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 and we get all those scores, all those runs, like nothing. Like it's nothing. Crazy. Ooh, that is a strike. All right. Here we go. McKinsey fouls out for a 1-2. So Chafing, I'm actually seeing a little bit of a great changeup right here with Chafin. Ooh, that is, the ball is active. That goes in. She couldn't grab it in time, and she reaches. She couldn't reach in time the first base, or did she? No, yeah, she did. So she manages to reach the first base, and now we're gonna get ourselves aware with some whiz on the batting box. So they have a runner in first base and 1 out. Ooh, that was a strike for swinging. That's a strike for swinging for Wiz. Strike for swinging for Wiz. Ooh. Strike 2 to Wiz. Strike 2 to Wiz. 0 for 2. Oh, that's another foul ball for Wiz. Another foul ball for Wiz. The Bandits so far have been showing that they have the speed, because they haven't done great swings or great plays. They just had the speed to reach the home plate as quick as possible. Oh, there you go. Wiz goes in, and she hits to left field, but she was flat out on the left side of the field. All right. All right, McMillan. We're back to McMillan. She started off pretty good, but I don't know, she's not showing up this time. Macmillan. Let's see if she can give us a nice swing. Oh, it's in time, and that's an out on second base. And now the Talons are due up. All right. I'll be right back after this commercial break. Don't forget support on buymeacoffee.com/WSPN, or follow me on every social media and keep the conversation going. I'll be right back, folks. All right, we're back at the action. Sorry for that delay of me not being here. So we're at the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth. We are on the bottom of the fifth. Talons are due up. So let's get... Oh, dang it. All right. 2, 3, 4 for the Talons right now. Left side, McKinney takes the ball, and it's the first out of the bottom of the fifth. Wow. That was quick. Quick. That was quick. To right center for a quick. Wallace takes it on the shortstop. The ball. Wow, the Bandits defense right now, it's on point. Really hardcore on point. Wow. Crazy. Wow. Crazy. All right. All right, we have in the batting box right now. Who do we have in the batting box? Is that Hannah Flippins? I'm pretty sure it's Hannah Flippins. No, Tori Vidal is. Tori Vidal is on the batting box. Right now, Tori Vidal is at the batting box. She is a great player. I've seen good stuff from her today. I mean, tonight. So let's see if she can continue her momentum. I sure hope so. All right, let's see if she can do something. Left field circle for a fly out. That was quick. 1, 2, 3, and we're done. 1, 2, 3, and we're done. The Bandits defense is on point at this point in time. It's high up and ready to go. Wow. All right. Here we go. All right, we're back at the action. We're back at the action. AU Pro Volleyball Championship coming fall 2025. Learn more at auprovolleyball.com. It's a high-stake tournament. All right, here we go. Here we go. Chaffin is still on the mount. Chaffin is still on the mount. All right, Macmillan is at the batting box. Macmillan is at the batting box. Macmillan has 1 ball and 1 strike. Macmillan has 1 ball and 1 strike. One. Corey McMillan. Corey McMillan. Corey McMillan on the batting box. She has 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. 2-2. Oh, that is a swing for a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss for McMillan. All right, here we go. Ooh, that is a strike. All right, here we go. Ooh, that's a drop ball. That's a drop ball. That is a drop ball. That is a drop ball. One ball and 2 strikes. All right, Wharton. Wharton is at the batting box. Wharton's at the batting box. All right, Wharton has 2-2. 2-2. On the top of the 6th, 2-2. Ooh, that was a nice hit from Gibson Wharton. Couldn't grab the ball in time on the center field, but she managed to reach the first base. Good job. That was great. Pretty good. Pretty good if you ask me. All right, that was a strike. 1-1. All right. Ooh, that's another strike for looking. All right. 1-2, 1-2. Final 5 hitters. Final 5 hitters. 2-2 for Dayton. 2-2 for Dayton. That is a foul ball for Dayton. All right, Dayton. Let's see what you are capable of doing. Are you gonna swing and a miss? Ooh, that almost was a hit by pitch. That almost was a hit by pitch. All right, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ball 4, she takes a walk. Dayton takes a walk. So the series finale will be Bandits versus Talons on Sunday 1st. On Sunday, 1 p.m. ET. On Sunday at 1 p.m. All right. Ooh, that is a single on the center field, but it was a fly out. All right, the Talons have been having a consecutive win since the second half of the season started, and it's 6-5 as you can see in the screen, 6-5. You know, and if that stays the way it stays, or it increases in favor of the Bandits, it's gonna be the first game since the second half of the season started that the Talons have lost the game. Ooh, 1 ball and 1 strike for Wallace. One for Wallace. Ooh. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. One, two. That's a hit on the left side of the field for the 3rd out on 3rd base. Couple of changes for the Talons on down the run, and I think it's picking up. I think it's picking up. All right, for those of you watching, I mean listening to the stream, it's crazy how to see the Bandits having such incredible moments in the game. 6-5 after they were slumped, they were like not doing anything so far, and I'm actually really excited and happy that things are flowing the way they are, you know. Because I like to see a game where the tension is really high. I like that. I don't know if you like that, but I like that. Alright, so we're back at the action. And we're gonna get back at the game in a few seconds. So the game summary: 6 runs in the 5th inning to take the lead. 8 straight batters reached. All right, strike 1 for Jacobson, Caroline Jacobson. Slow roller for Jacobson for an out on first base. That was quick. Kilfoyle has done great coming to this game and settling things down for the Bandits. Have to give her that one, I have to give her that one. Right, so here we go. Alright, Palacios sends it up to the center field, and she takes it a base hit to the first base. It's been a productive day in the plate, Sydney Romero on the batting box right now. Sydney Romero. Here we go. Is Kilfoyle gonna do something? All right. 8-0 run rule. Romero hits it to shallow right side, but they grabbed it in time for a pop out. All right, here we go. Brielle is back at the box. Let's see if she shows us who she's made of, what she's made of. Oh, quick, hit by pitch. Hit by pitch for Brielle's. That was like right there. Boom. Gets in the batter's box. And boom, she gets a hit by pitch. Right on the, I think it was close to the knee or in the calf, something like that. All right, here we go. First pitch to Aguilar, and it's a strike. Aguilar, what are you gonna do? Oh, that was a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Back-to-back, there were back-to-back home runs on the 3rd inning from the Talons. All right, there we go. 3-1 for Aguilar. 3-1 for Aguilar. Okay, Coyfield throws the pitch and throws in. That's a hit on the left side of the field. Ooh, Circle tracks it down and grabs the ball. Talons 0 for 3. 1-run deficit. And we're going to the top of the 7th. We are going to the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th. All right, sorry for that delay. We're just in commercial breaks. So we're back at the action, and this is the Bandits versus the Talons. 6-5 in favor of the Bandits. 1-run deficit for the Talons. All right, coming up, 10 Eastern, Seattle, Blaze versus Volts. If you want to be able to watch that, that's on the MLB.tv website. Top of the 7th. If the Talons don't do something now to not let the Bandits score, it's going to be really difficult for them to do something. All right, these two teams have been showing up pretty good skill, you know, to be with 1 run deficit. That is that's telling us that they are pretty similar as a team, you know. Here we go, boom. Cofield does a hit by pitch. Cofield does a hit by pitch. Oh, there's a challenge. All right, so hit by pitch. It's been challenged by the Talons. Let's see what the umpire have to say about this. I don't think the all right, they're gonna check if she was actually hit, if it was in the riverside on the, or if she actually like leaned forward to it. If she leaned forward to it, that declares the opposite, that it's not hit by pitch, because you can't look for it. You gotta just get accidentally hit by the pitcher. That's literally how it goes. Here we go. The umpire's gonna say. All right, so it's been upheld, and the batter has been awarded first base. All right, 11 times that she's been hit by a pitch, you know. All right, here we are. Ooh, that's a rise ball. Oh, that is an out. Full sprint right away, but she took an out. Why would you do that? That was the worst stolen base I've ever seen. That was the worst stolen base ever. That was a great tag by Hannah Flippins. Great tag, I mean. All right, second out of first base. The Talons are defending this inning pretty good. Like I said, if they defend really good, they have a chance on the bottom of the seventh to actually at least take 2 runs. I don't know. Because they got to keep them at 6. They can't let them advance. Ooh, that's a fair ball. That's a fair ball at the left side. McKinney on the left side. Talk about insurance, you know? All right, here you go. Foul ball for Wiz. Foul ball for Wiz. She has 2 strikes. 2 strikes. 2 strikes. Two strikes for Wiz. That is a right side hit on the, for a pop out, for a fly out actually. Fly out on the right side of the field. And now that was done and done for the Talons. Now they're gonna be 2 up, and let's see if they can answer. If not, it's okay. The Bandits take the game. But let's just see. All right, folks. We're back at the action, and Talons have a chance. Talons have a chance. They just need. They just need 2 hits. 2 hits. That secures them a run. No, of 2 runs actually. 2 runs. They need to put at least 2 runners in bases. 2 runners, and let them all flow. All right, kill foils at the mount again. Oh, Sacco, first pitch, right heel. Oh my God, that's a homer. That's a homer for Sacco. Crazy. Wow. Now it's 6-6. It's tied. The game is tied. Wow! Sierra Sacco, 3rd home run this season. Wow. Wow. Good job. Wow, good job. Good job, Sierra Sacco, for that homer. Alchin. Oh, that's a fly out on the left side of the field. Down to Savannah we go. Ooh. Flipping falls behind 0-2. Drop ball and it's inside. 0-2. Ooh, that's a hit from Flippins. Oh, that was a single by Flippins, but it was a fly out. Are we going for extra? Are we going for the extra? Torrey Vidalis, 1-3 double run. Torrey Vidalis at the batting box right here. Boom. That is a swing. Strike for swinging. 1 ball and 1 strike. All right. That was a strike for looking. Hey, Joey Smith, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate your subscription. Thank you. Much appreciated, Joey Smith. Much appreciated. All right, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes. All right. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. For Vidalis. To Wallace. She hits it and goes to Wallace. And that is a another extra inning for the game. 6-6. and it's the rookie Sierra Saka who ties it all up. All right. Again, thank you, Joy Smith, for subscribing. I appreciate that a lot. All right. I'm full. All right, folks, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back here at the top of the 8th, extra innings, and let's see what happens and what's up and running. First out already on the top of the 8th. Let's see who takes it. The on extra innings, by just 1 run, they just win. 1 run. They only need 1 run and they win. All right, here we go. Worthen could be the hero. Not having been with this team not more than 12 hours, and she could be the hero of the night for the Bandits. Let's see. Let's get ourselves aware of what it's going on the left field, and she's out. Oh, it's safe on the plate, and the Bandits score. What? This was a night for the Bandits, for sure. Crazy, a night for the Bandits. Well done. I gotta give it to the Bandits. You know, they're reviewing that save. Look, the people are not liking that. The umpire said that they're reviewing the if the player left, the runner left early on third base. Oh, whoa! This is getting a little hectic here. At the extra innings, they're gonna just do whatever it takes not to let the Bandits take it. If the Bandits are upheld, game's done. Game's done. The second and final chance for the Talons. It's upheld. The runner left on time. Oh, you can see the devastation in Howard's face. You can see the devastation in Howard's face, the head coach for the Talons. Oh my God. Wow, that is just crazy. All right, Bella Dayton on the batting box. That's a hit on center field, but it's a fly out. All right, let's see if the Talons can respond. If they don't respond, this is a game for the Bandits. Wow, the Bandits are just on fire tonight. On fire. But both teams have actually shown a great skill, you know, with those homers and the way they've defended each inning and whatnot. But the Bandits, that was crazy. It was 0-0-0-0-0, and then boom, all of a sudden they just started hitting and home runs and going crazy and runs. Oh my God. That was incredible, to say the least, you know. Incredible. Wow. Honestly, wow. All right, we're back at the action. 7 runs for the Bandits and 6 runs for the Talons. This is the bottom of the 8th. If the Talons do not respond at this point in time, it's a complete game for the Bandits, as I've been saying so far. Oh, yeah. For the Talons. All right. Here we go. Torrey Vidal is the runner at second base. 5, 6, 7. Jacobson is at the batting box. Jacobson. Coyfield throws the pitch. And it's a strike for looking. A strike for looking. A strike for looking. And that's a hit on the left side of the field to grab it. And it's an out. 1 out. Oh, that's another hit on first base. And that is another out on first base. All right, they have advanced the runner to third. Torrey Vidal. Ooh, that's a ball. That's a ball for Sidney Romero. All right, that's another ball for Sidney Romero. Are they intentionally walking her? That seems like the case, you know, the intentional walk. All right, something blue on the field. They want the Bandits want time. Okay, we're back at the action. Cofield throws a pitch. And that is another ball on the top left, on the top corner of the right side. Top corner of the right side. 3-0. 3-0, and the Cofield throws the pitch and gets 3-1. 3-1 for Sidney Romero. And that is a walk for Sidney Romero. Victoria Hayward coming up next on the batting box. All right, for Victoria Hayward, is her time due up right now? All right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, Howard. Ooh, takes strike one. Strike one. Ooh, that's a rise ball. Ooh. Talons down to their last strike. Down to their last strike. If Howard gets a strikeout, the Talons are done. Ooh, ground ball, ground ball. Oh. Ooh. Job done for Big Hayward. Ooh. If you're Vic Hayward, that feels real good. Torrey Downs reaches the plate, the home plate. So now it's 7-7. Wow, this is getting a bit more interesting. We're gonna have a top of the ninth. All right, Aggie Aguilar, another Husky. All right, here we go. Ooh, that was a strike for looking. Oh, it's a ball, actually. 2 balls and 1 strike. Aguilar with a 225 PA, 225 PA. All right, 3-2. Boom. Aguilar hits the ball to center field, and that's gonna do it. And that's another run, and the Talons take the game. Wow. Wow. The Talons are going far. They took the game. Woo! The Huskies are answering on Seattle. That's what I like to see. The Talons are doing it. Let's go. Let's go. Now that is what I'm talking about. That was incredible, folks. Wow. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for being here. That was amazing. That was crazy. Don't forget to hit me up on X and keep the conversation going. And as always, keep swinging for the fences. Oh my God. I hope that everybody had a nice time listening, whether you listened to it when it was happening on air or if you listened to it pre-recorded. Either way, good job. Kudos for that. And that is what I'm talking about. Good job. Good job. Honestly. That was crazy. Good job. Wow. Talons fight no matter what, and they are strong. Anyway, see you later, alligator. Bye.